What is true about you beneath the conditioning? That is an interesting question. One that I am highly intrigued to find out. All right, let's see. Who are you without your conditioning? Hello. This is Soul Whispers with Michelle. I'm so happy to have you here with me. This is a soul-led message, which means if it doesn't resonate deep within, or if you're fighting with the story in any sort of way, to please leave it behind for the souls it is meant to find. May love hold you. May truth guide you, and may you be released from whatever is not yours. And so it is, my friends. So who are you without the trauma and conditioning? Well, you're someone who picks a direction. Okay, you're not scared to make decisions, okay, because you're not worried about the trauma from the past. You're not worried about, oh, well, I did this in the past and that didn't work out. We're not in this victim mentality. You, without the wounding, so to speak, knows what direction to go, and if something doesn't happen to work out, you always know that you can switch directions. You know, you can take this step to this step and decide, you know what, I'm not going to keep going forward, instead I'm going to move over here. But the you without the conditioning is decisive, okay? The you without the conditioning is grounded. You're oriented. You know where you are. You have both feet on the ground. You are steady, you are secure, and you know where you are going. So with these things coming out, I would say then the question becomes, when you are being influenced then by past traumas, what will help this collective come back to themselves? Okay, meaning, what will help them become decisive and become grounded when they move away from this natural state? Throat chakra. I think it's important for you to talk it through. This is so funny. It's so funny because this sounds a little bit like duh and like crazy-ish, so to speak. But the thing is, when you learn to ask questions, like for example, if you feel confused about a direction and you really start questioning yourself, why do I feel confused? And a lot of times you'll just end it there. Like, I don't know. If I knew, I wouldn't be asking this question. Okay, so how can we ask it in a different way? What confuses me about the decision? Is it, do I not like the end result? Do I not like the way one feels versus the other? It's time to to dive deeper in and to really ask yourself the questions. Once you do, you're going to start understanding that some things are just coming up through fear, right? And some are just past traumas that are resurfacing. And when you can understand that, oh, okay, so I'm feeling uncertain because I've made wrong decisions in the past, that's nonsensical to think that every decision based on that is going to be wrong, because I've also made a lot of correct decisions in the past. So it's really talking it through and becoming aware and not shoving it down. It seems with the throat chakra coming out, it's really important for you to allow the uncertainty to come up and release it out of you with your own energy, like you answering your own questions, really not going outside of yourself and really figuring out where all of the emotional chaos and the nervous system activation is really stemming from. I feel like, I know that's a really short message, but that feels very complete for this collective. So if you felt seen by this message, if you felt supported by this message, I ask that you reciprocate. My PayPal and Venmo are located in the description. If you'd like to support this channel in a free way, liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel really help these messages reach the souls that they're meant to find. And I really appreciate your support. Until the next whisper, my friends.